Dave Rubin was on a program, a Valuetainment podcast. Is this another Valuetainment podcast? They've got a full thing. And there's a woman named Straighterade. Is that what it is?
Straighterade.
Straighterade. And I know she's a fan of the show, but she probably follows Dave Rubin's career in some fashion or another. And is this the original one?
Oh, sorry, that's the new one.
This is the new one. All right, let's start with the new one. And she was going on the this Valuetainment program.
Oh, I
don't know what the name of the Valuetainment show is.
I mean, it's
whatever.
VT.com.
That's valuetainment.com.
Oh.
And whatever is the podcast.
Oh, the podcast is called Whatever?
A bunch of other,
okay.
Yeah.
And what is this one about? Like, I don't, like, I've started to notice, sort of pay attention to this because
Patrick Bet David?
No, who's the other dude from the Daily Wire? The non-actor who's like a real fundy.
Matt Walsh?
No, the other fundy.
Michael Knowles?
Michael Knowles. I've seen him on there on this podcast, and there's a couple of these young women who are really like,
oh my
sharp.
God. This looks like a CNN election panel. There's too many people crammed at that one desk. And wow.
But this
okay,
is
so that was the first Whatever.
First time,
This is. I don't think this is Valuetainment though. To be this, the Whatever podcast is a separate.
Is their own thing.
Okay,
entity.
so
the other one is on a Valuetainment.
Okay, well, so here is this Valuetainment show. We don't know what the name of it is. And wait, let's play the most
first
recent
one.
Let's play the most recent one.
Okay.
And this woman, Straighterade, went on the program, and I guess Dave Rubin was there, and Dave Rubin was really bummed out for this. Now, I just want to be clear. I want to remind people, the reason why Dave Rubin would never debate me or have a conversation with me or in any way share any type of platform with me was because the late Michael Brooks did a video when I was not here about Dave Rubin and called him stupid. And that Dave Rubin being stupid was in the title. And when I found out about it, I told Michael he could not have any desserts at the commissary for an entire week. And I changed it from stupid to something like challenged or misinformed. I can't remember exactly. This is quite some time ago. And I apologized to Dave in public on Twitter. I said, Dave, I'm very sorry. This was completely out of the bounds of civility. And let's get together and talk. And he refused because that violation, to call someone in stupid, was just a bridge too far. It made you completely impossible to have a conversation with. And Dave Rubin would never stoop to such what is it called? Odd hominem attack on anyone because he's about ideas.
Odd hominem, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Ask Dave if he's changed his mind on whether or not he'd debate Sam Seder. Have you changed your mind?
God, you're such a loser.
Yeah.
A loser.
Okay, so you're still going to dodge
Sam Seder is or she is, or they both are?
No, they both are. But
Okay.
No, because I asked him on the Whatever podcast if he'd debate Sam Seder, and he said no. So I was just asking if he'd changed his mind on that. Asked.
Good for her. I just think that Dave Rubin should not be platformed ever again because he literally called her a loser for simply asking a question.
And you,
Going
for
to
that
odd
matter.
hominem.
Well, I mean, look, you know, I'm not there, but I mean, to call her a loser because she asked, I mean, she's asked this question before, and Dave really, it makes him very nervous to be reminded of this. He's been traumatized. This is the first Whatever
last
podcast
fall.
back in October.
Do you do like debates or conversations on
Yeah,
your thing?
yeah.
Would you ever debate Sam Seder?
no, he's a horrible, horrible human being. No,
You wouldn't debate him?
No.
But you're into like open exchange of ideas and stuff, right?
No, he's a trash human being.
Why?
No, because he's done
Shots
like
fired.
1,000 videos about me that are all nonsense. I've never even talked about him.
think
What a boring way to, not boring, what an unfortunate way to have me walk off. No, he's like a really terrible person. I didn't get into the internet to like just endlessly destroy everybody and everything else. I like talking to people that I can have enlightened conversations
Right.
with. And like some people just want endless destruction for
I think you should
for
give
the
Sam a chance. I
purposes.
think you guys guys would have a really good conversation.
Yeah. Oh, you're a troll. I knew something was up with you this
No,
whole time.
I'm not. I genuinely think that we should have a great conversation.
No. I couldn't quite figure it out with you, but all right, you don't get the book. You guys get the book.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Do you do like
Me, ow!
I'm a terrible person. I'm trying to destroy everything. Everything!
I mean, trying to maintain that at least.
Poor Dave.
I think you'd be great on the Whatever podcast.
I get what?
Yeah,
I don't. I'm like this whole
Can
that
they
whole
fit him
world
at
of
this
that whole
table?
world of the thing. I don't. It's a mystery to me. I've been watching some of these, and it's.
It's amazing.
I like to watch Michael
bitter
Knowles.
He is, though, I gotta say, right? Like, I mean, she brought it up fairly casually, and he got kind of upset at her for
Oh my
some
gosh!
reason.
I mean, look, I thought it was wrong when, and it wasn't even Michael that titled the podcast "Dave Rubin is the video that Dave Rubin is stupid."
Did we say something about dumb juice in it? Was it that one?
Well, Michael might have said dumb juice, but that is like, it's just a vernacular. But I pun it, like I said, Michael was reprimanded to the full extent of the Majority Report law. And I made that clear to Dave Rubin that, and yet Dave at that time thought that it was inappropriate to call someone stupid, but is out there, saying loser to people. I don't know. Seems a little bit hypocritical.
I agree. That's an ad hominem. That's an exchange of ideas.
No, total ad hominem. Totally. It's
It's
not.
odd that the guy who wrote Don't Burn This Book, anti-censorship, was so afraid to hear ideas from somebody who he might not necessarily like personally. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't like everybody personally that we work with, but sometimes I think they have smart things to say.
Hey, as we head towards the 2024 election, both parties are going to attempt to control the media narrative. So it's vital to know what you're reading and where it's coming from, which is why our sponsor, Ground News, is going to be absolutely crucial. Their website and app gathers related articles from around the world in one place with context about each source, like whether they have a political bias, how reliable they are, who owns them, etc. Go to ground.news/majority to check them out. One of my favorite features, it's the blind spot feed, which shows you stories that are disproportionately covered by one side of the political spectrum. So when your neighbor tells you that 1/3 of Americans think Biden's election was illegitimate, you're going to know he's talking about a poll taken back in December that was mostly covered by right-leaning news sources. And then all of a sudden, you guys have common ground to base your conversation in. You can actually engage with the facts, like, for instance, who conducted the poll? What was the sample size? If you sign up using my link, ground.news/majority, you're going to get 40% off the Vantage plan, which includes unlimited access to the blind spot feed. It's a really good service with an important mission, so I hope you're going to check it out.